Can wrap up, and I see you man here early, blood. I see you man saying Mason Hardwood and that, blood. Man, have to start on the Mason story. Dapper, what are you saying, bro?
Nothing, man. Just here eating a bit of food. I'm ready, man. We got. Wow, where man? Mason Longwood.
Man said morning wood. Man, I got hardwood. Man, I got oh my god, longwood as well. Hey, it's a mazzoline, you know. Man said Foden folded with his Twitter apology. Foden came out. Oh, what? Foden's a father. I didn't know Foden had a gal and a youth. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I never knew that. The plot thickens, blood. Obviously, I don't know about Foden. He don't play for my team like that. You know what I mean? So I know that Mason's single, blood. He broke up with his ting. And rah. I didn't know that Foden had a family and that.
The whole family, man. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Hi, what's going on, guys? Where's everyone?
Yo. It's a mazzoline.
Where's
Sipping. Man's asking me about the red wine. No wine, blood. Today's the start. I joined the gym today. Today's the start of my 6 weeks to Vegeta body, blood. You know the man's looking like Vegeta in 6 weeks, shredded, ripped up, blood. No wine for me tonight. You get me? I'm gonna save my red wine for the weekend. Like maybe one night on the weekend, man's gonna have a glass of red. But man not drinking in the week now. You get me?
What are you saying? You're looking to get your Goretzka on, bro?
Bro, I'm shredding out, bro. Like this is it, bro. Like getting rid of like the COVID fluff, you get me? COVID blood, COVID cobwebs blood. During COVID, man, them were getting rusty and that, you get me? But now it's time to get back to my Super Saiyan form, you get me? So no more red wine in the weekend, that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is what we're doing, bruv. But yeah, what man is saying? Oi, Mason, man saying Mason Smallwood blood. I wouldn't know, fam. You know them ones. Them man there, bruv. If that's what you're on, cool, innit?
All right, where's everyone listening from this week?
Yeah, where you man this week? I had bare people in the States and Canada in the last stream, in my NBA stream, blood.
Oh yeah, hey, how was that?
Wavy, blood. Look, my man said NBA stream was different today. Yeah, blood. Listen, so much fun on that. Man is saying, nah, the phone call was too funny. I didn't hear the phone call, you know. But you know what's... Bruv, the girl stitched him up, bruv. These Icelandic girl, them stitched him up. You see these Barbies, fam. This is why you can't be trying to do it with these Beckys. You see, this is why Drake takes girls' phones from them, you know?
Bro, you know what? I don't know if we're talking about it now, but I don't like that, man. Them girls are idiots.
But bruv, this is why Drake takes these girls' phones from them when he links up with them, bro. These footballers need to understand. You see, when you're linking up with these gal, yeah, you've got way more to lose than them. Take their phones from them, blood. Take their phones so they can't text no one, so they can't do nothing, so there's no evidence, fam. This is why these men do it, you know.
Trust me. And it's anyway, they'll learn. Because I'm pretty sure the older guys and that are still doing, like, some men are still doing them things, but they're more correct. Do you get what I'm saying?
Facts.
But they'll learn. Because, bro, they're in the room, you know, getting video recorded in the room. It's poor from them. But
I didn't see that. All I saw was the girl calling someone, and I heard her mention his name. What are their faces actually on camera?
Yeah, they're in the room, and like one girl's video recorded when they're in the room, like, and the guys just on their phone. You know them one on the slide like this.
Oh, okay.
Get me?
But they're not actually. They haven't been video doing anything.
No.
No, then that's calm. Phil can just say, yeah, we met them on a night out. I was just chatting. I was wingmaning Mason, innit? He wanted to beat, fam.
Mason ain't even come out and said anything, but
yeah, because Mason's a bad boy. Mason,
I'm
my man said Mason Galwood, you get me, blood. That's what it is. Man said Galwood, blood. Man don't have to apologize. I'm single out here. You know what I mean? Man saw some bad Barbies out here. Man wanted to get the ting wet, bruv. Big up Mason. He got the number 11 shirt from Giggsy, blood. He inherited everything from him, blood. Not just the shirt, blood. I'm telling you, Mason's out here chopping it up. Gotta respect it, bruv. That number 11's got powers, bruv. Come on now. Talking about, bruv. Man's flying down the wing, blood.
Yeah, what do we say?
Jeez.
You got bare people from all over the world every single week.
Yeah, bruv, of course.
In some of these places, like America and that, I don't even know what the time is out there, but they're watching still.
Yeah, it's afternoon in America, bro.
Oh yeah, they're not ahead of us, isn't it?
Yeah, afternoon. So like it'll be about 3 o'clock there. They're like 5 hours behind us actually. Some places are 5, 6 hours behind us, I think.
Oh no, that's calm then. Forget that then.
Yeah. Because Dad's in Jamaica and it's the same time in Jamaica as it is on in New York. So yeah, it'll be about 2 o'clock. But no, 4 o'clock there.
Right. There's bare things to talk about today.
Oh, man said he's got a wife. What? Foden's married. I thought he was his.
I don't think he's married. I don't think he's married. No way. He can't be married.
Lord of mercy. Oh, he had a youth when he was 17. Oh, Foden's a yardie, blood. Man like Phil. Man like Phil, blood. I knew he was Jamaican, you know. Come on. Oh, yeah, man.
Turn baller to a whole new level.
Man like Philip, bruv. Man like Yardman Philip, you know.
So, where did we want to start today? Tottenham Doc? Have you seen any of it yet?
Yeah, I've seen bits and bobs. You know what I mean? Bits and bobs, mate. I watched the first 2. Not gonna lie, I wasn't as gassed for it as everyone else. I watched it. I thought it was good, but like it didn't. Yeah, I wasn't overly impressed by it, to be honest. Not as much as people.
It didn't move you like that.
No, but you know what it is? Because we've played football, Daps, yeah, and we've been in the change room and that, seeing behind the scenes stuff doesn't really gas us the way it gasses other people. You know them?
To be honest, I love seeing it still because like it's just that at the highest level and seeing how people deal with people like behind closed doors. Because what I want to talk about was the Danny Rose thing. But if you ain't even seen that, have you seen that?
I have. Danny Rose is a bad man for that as well.
The thing is, I even tweeted, yeah. I tweeted that I don't understand what everyone's going mad about. That Danny Rose did nothing wrong.
You know why they're going mad? It's because Danny Rose, yeah, because Danny Rose looks a certain way, yeah, and people have preconceptions of Danny Rose, yeah. They think that what he said was wrong or whatever. What Danny Rose said was perfect. Because you know what that shows me? It shows me, one, yeah, that he wants to play, which is what a lot of players complain about. They say players don't show the right attitude, they don't show fight. Danny Rose showed that he wants to play, 1. 2, he acknowledges when he doesn't play well or he hasn't played well, which is something that's good. He also acknowledges when his fellow teammates are underperforming, which is good. He's not in denial. He knows that the team aren't playing well. And ultimately, like, he takes full accountability, but he also notices that Jose's on some fuckery. And Jose's been on fuckery, bro.
Do you know what's mad? Like, it's not even what's mad. I love it because in the scene before that, at the press conference, they asked him, "Is he still part of my? Is Rose still part of your plans?" Mourinho was like, "Yes, but this game was going to be physical, and we didn't really feel like he was the right fit for." And then so Rose has just got in there early, pulled him to the side, and said, "Listen, you're saying I didn't play well. I own that, but your defense has kept 2 clean sheets in however many games.
I like
2 clean sheets, and what do you call it? You want me to play the best the best be man of the match and blah, blah,
and
blah.
you'll play me once every 4 weeks.
Once every 4 weeks. Do you get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, there's other men in that team who are not playing well. There's other men in that team who are training rubbish and they're in the squad every single game. Like, and it's factual. Do you get what I'm saying? And then even Mourinho even tried to say, "Oh, that's your perception." And he was like, No.
It's facts.
It's facts. Do you get what I'm saying? And I like that because, like you said as well, it shows a willingness to actually want to play. Because too many times people say about Danny Rose that he's happy to just get his money on the sidelines.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And you've seen for a fact that's not the case. And on top of it, I like Jose Mourinho, but you have to just say whether, like, be real, you've got a personal agenda here. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's a piss take. He's arguably top 5 left backs in the league.
Yeah, comfy.
Number 1. Number 2, like, you're playing centre backs in his spot. Not only that, you're playing right-footed centre backs in his spot.
Yeah,
I'm saying, like, he's got a point, and I don't understand why people are getting onto him. And also, I tweeted about it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't understand, and if someone could, like, fill me in and let me know what was wrong. Hear this response I got, yeah? That's why I tweeted so funny. The attitude was crazy. Didn't get what he wanted. Started to shout and then threatened to go to the boss. Pretty muggy actions.
He didn't threaten to go to the boss. He said, He let Jose know I'm talking to Levy. Yeah, if you see him, tell him I want to see him. That's a man that knows that, yo, this is fuckery, bro. I want to play football. So you know what it is. If you're not going to play me, let me leave. That's what he's saying.
And he didn't even shout.
He didn't shout once, bro. But you see, when you look like us, Dapo, as soon as you say something against the grain, man say you're aggressive and that, bro. No, I'm just passionate, bro. Like, I've seen Roy Keane on TV talk about, they punched that man and made him walk home and that. And no one says, Roy Keane's lost his head. But my man just said, you know what? I think I should be playing. And all of a sudden, he's got a bad attitude. What is this, bro? Man wants to play football. He's a footballer.
Yeah. I didn't.
Mourinho, throughout that whole thing, Mourinho didn't give man one valid explanation or reason as to why he wasn't playing. Not one.
No, because even in that one, you know me, I like Mourinho, innit? But even I can just be like, no, Mourinho, just say you got personal agendas here. You don't fancy, like, you come in from day one, Ben Davies is your guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ben Davies is your guy. Just be honest. Do you get what I'm saying? Because, not Rants, Danny Rose did nothing wrong. He's come in, he said, look, this is what I want. And if I ain't in your plans, I'll just sit at home and train there. Rags. Gotta love that.
Jose said that's your perception. Man said, no. It ain't my perception. It's the reality. 2 clean sheets, blood. And you're bringing in these youths that ain't doing nothing ahead of me. You're taking the biscuit. And I remember, at Man United when he was playing McTominay centre-back, bro. That's what Jose does. What Jose does is he alienates certain people. And then what he does, you're playing McTominay centre-back. And you know what playing McTominay centre-back does? Playing McTominay centre-back tells, the current centre-halves, fuck all of you. Because if you're a centre-back and you're an experienced centre-back and they're playing this youth, who's a midfielder ahead of you as centre-back, Jose's basically got his middle finger up to you. It's a disrespect. So when Danny Rose is seeing that he's playing these youths ahead of him that aren't playing better than him, it's a disrespect. Bruv, I have to take it personally at this point. You're rubbing me out, bruv.
And like you said, if I'm not in your plans, that's fine. Like,
then let me go.
Just let me know. So again, I like Jose, but in that moment, just be real and be like, I don't want you to play.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to play you. Because imagine that. Like, you're actually stitching man up. He tried to be like, you trained well, I played you in our biggest match of the season so far against Liverpool. No, you haven't played, man, in 4 weeks, and you playing me against Liverpool. You're actually stitching me up.
Yeah.
You want Salah and Mane to just be running riot, and you're not even match fit. That's chaos.
Exactly. And he said in episode 1, he would tell players when he doesn't rate them. It's true. He doesn't do that, though. Like, we've heard that. It's the same with Pep Guardiola. Like, players have said, these guys, when they don't rate you, they don't tell you they don't rate you. They just freeze you out. Stop talking to you. You don't know what's going on. You're just not getting picked. That's what they do, bro. That's why you see people like Pep. That's what Pep and especially Mourinho. That's the reason why Mourinho's a 3-season manager. Because if Mourinho's not winning something, the way he deals with players, he loses the dressing room like that. Everywhere he's been, he's lost the dressing room, bro. Apart from maybe Inter, and he left Inter right when he just won something. That's the only reason why he didn't have enough time to lose the dressing room. Because they were still under this euphoria from winning. But Jose loses the dressing room because as soon as you're not winning no more, certain man think, who's this guy talking to, bruv? You know, like that. I mean, about what? About you're playing Tanganga in a head of man and then man there. Are you high?
And you know what I found interesting about that doc, actually, So what I found interesting about that doc, there was a point in it where he was like, the pressure's on and the boss wants me to win this. We need to win a trophy. But in order for me to do that, they have to give me the resources to... He already said it. So it's already going to be starting like, listen, you want me to do this? You need to be giving me money and whatever, like them little slide digs. So it's interesting to see how that one's going to happen because Daniel Levy, honestly, I can't see him like really spending the money that Mourinho wants. Because even now in this window, who have they got in? Højbjerg, whatever his name is, Joe Hart.
Joe Hart, Doherty at right back, and Højbjerg.
And Højbjerg. Look at that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like those
it's not inspiring, but you know what it is? Jose's good at organizing things, isn't it? So because he's organizing, I don't know. I think that he'll do all right with them. This guy's also said, imagine Danny Rose as a pundit. You're damn right. He's brutally honest. He's the kind of guy that we need, bruv.
Yeah, man. We need those guys, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need guys who just tell it how it is, not come up on Sky Sports and then all of a sudden you're a new man. Like, no, just say it how it is. I think that's why people like Roy Keane.
Yeah,
because he just says it how it is. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's not here for all of the media circus and whatever.
Yeah. This brother said thoughts on Soccer Aid. I'm guessing you watched it, Dapple.
Yeah. I loved it, man. Obviously, I got a couple of the man them playing in there, so it was.
Who did you know that was playing there?
Mo.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. That's a mutual.
And Locksmith.
Is that? I don't know the Locksmith. Who's Locksmith? What does he do?
Rudimental.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's someone else that played. Oh, sorry if I'm blacking out. Obviously, Andy Cole been on my podcast.
Yeah, obviously, Coley, but I don't count Coley and them man as that. You know what I'm saying?
Shall I tell you what's so funny about Andy Cole?
Yeah.
I think I've said this here before.
He's one of the realest players ever, you know.
One of them, but then I'm so scared to like WhatsApp him. Like, imagine having Andy Cole's number, and then whenever I talk to him, I feel like I'm talking to like one of my uncles and that. Do you get what I'm saying?
You're mad, blood. You see, man like that, I shout them all the time, bro. It's the same with Righty, yeah. Bro, I messaged Righty on a normal thing, bro. Like, he messaged me the other day saying, you know, when they posted, the Express published an article basically quoting Ian Wright because United signed Van der Beek, innit? And Van der Beek goes out with Dennis Bergkamp's daughter, and obviously Bergkamp and Righty are man them, innit?
Oh, Van der Beek goes, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so they posted something and they quoted Righty, and then he texted me and he was like, look at this foolishness, they're name dropping me, blood. He's like, bro, this interview was 2 years old. You know what that was then? They're name dropping Righty from something that he said 2 years ago, you know. That's how slow the week was.
Yeah.
You know, that one's there, like, and it's just like, fam, it's an idiot thing. That's what the media do, innit? So, bro, I just message these man like it's normal, bro. Like is what it is. Like, Coley's the same. Coley's man them, innit? Like, Coley's not even... Him and Righty, I don't see them as like ex-pros and that. Like, I just see them as man them.
No, I'll tell you why it's different for me, because Ian Wright and Andy Cole are the reasons why I played football.
Me too, blood.
You know what I'm saying? So now, like, even when I was in the room with him, I'm like, raw, this is a bit.
You're mad, bruv. I've got a number 9 Man United shirt that I got because of him, bro. Like the 1997. Yeah, 1997 kit, number 9. It's got my name on it, but I got the 9 because of Andy, bro. Calm. You know them ones, and that is what it is, bro. Like, he was one of my heroes growing up. But when I'm with him, like, it's just, I feel man them. Like, I feel that his spirit is very much of like a non-league player, just like Righty's. They just got that non-league aura about them. Like,
they're just normal guys.
Yeah, they're just normal guys, bro.
And what I liked about Soccer Aid yesterday, is that, man, they tried to be humble with it at first. They tried to just do friendly, but then players just in the end were just like, nah, we want to win. You had man like Heskey taking man up.
Bruv, you see John Terry when he chopped the Kemu. Yeah, because he said, yeah, I remember you tried to rub me out before. I'm gonna break you, fam. Like, it got nasty, innit? And I like that. I like when it gets tasty, because these men are athletes, innit? Athletes don't want to lose, bro. Do you know what I mean? So they're competitors. I love to see John Terry like take man out. Obviously, fucking Chunks and Philly were there. Do you know what I mean? They did their thing with Mo, Santan Dave.
That Chunks pen.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw you tweet, like, if you're not that kind of player, you just got to go across the keeper.
You have to always go across the keeper.
That's it. You just got to go across. The moment he opened up, and I saw it go way, I think the ball's it's still in the sky.
Yeah, but exactly.
That penalty was a bit of a mad one, but I see, hey, Philly's all right, isn't
it? Philly can play still. You know what I mean? I was impressed by him, you know, because the thing is with Philly, yeah, because he's a comedian, and he's known as just being a joker, like, man don't really take him serious like that. So I was happy to see it, you know, Dapo, because you know what it is, yeah? You see, amongst all these footballer influencers, yeah, most of them, man, cannot kick a ball in anger, bro. Like, not even in anger, bro. Not even in a disrespectful thing. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously me and you have played levels, in it. Like, so, like, I'm just saying, just for a standard thing. Like, I mean, a standard thing, like, control the ball, pass it back to me. These man can't even do that.
But
You know, do you know what I mean? So
but that's how a lot of people are anyway. It just people in general who watch football, like the people
yeah,
biggest, like who have the most to say and the biggest mouths are the ones who can't. If I kick a ball to them from 30 yards, their touch is it's going
off
way.
the shin, it's gone. But what I liked
Yeah.
about Philly's goal, was
The
the
first part.
composure. Because the touch
Mm.
wasn't the best because it was kind of like it came and then it bounced up, but his composure to not rush it. Because you know them ones, you know when a man, they play the occasion, innit? And if someone's not comfortable, they would have just tried to hit the volley early instead of letting it come down again. You know them one. And the fact that it bounced up and he didn't try and rush it and head it or anything, but he actually stayed composed enough, even though there was a man rushing in on him, to still take his time and put it in the net, bruv. The composure on that was a mad thing. Can't even lie. I was buzzing. I celebrated that goal like I scored it, bro. And I don't even know him like that, bro.
No,
you know them ones.
I was happy. I was happy to see that, man, because you know it's a good cause. It's on big ITV. Get me? And man, them are just being man them on big ITV.
It's amazing, bro.
So
it's amazing. I was very happy for Chunks and Philly. Mo obviously, Santan obviously. You know them ones. Like Chunks and Philly, I don't know them directly, but they're brethren with like Harry Panero, and Harry's my guy in it. So like I was happy for them, just based on the fact that, bruv, they were there, bro. You know what I mean? And they broken down barriers, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
But so overall, it was a good
the
game.
Quality of the game, don't get me wrong, the quality of the game was shit for most of it. Do you know what I mean? There were some decent moments, but like I'm honestly like, you know, like for instance, when we're seeing like watching Jeremy and that, like F2, I'm thinking, cool, I want to see bare tricks in it because that's the kind of guy I am. It's an exhibition game. In an exhibition game, I want to see sombreros, I want to see nutmegs, like all these things, I was disappointed I didn't see that in it because if you make a living doing tricks and stuff like that on the pitch, I expect you to entertain, man.
I hear that, but the thing is with Jeremy, he actually used to play ball. So I think once he's on that pitch, he just has his ball head on, and that's what I'm saying. These men that can,
but nah, bro. Because but if you say that, if you say that he used to play ball and he had his ball head on, when I was watching, man, I don't think that he looked miles better than everyone else on the pitch, considering his level of techers. I didn't see that.
No, of course, but this is what I'm saying. A lot of the time, these men that have the most amount of tricks and whatever, they can't replicate these things to a real match.
But there you go. But that's why man have to respect Neymar, blood. Because when Neymar's in the game, and he's doing F2 things in the football match against real footballers, do you understand man's level now?
Yeah, I think like for what it was, soccer game, I actually enjoyed it. Normally I watch it, I'm just like whatever, but I actually enjoyed this, man. It was a nice. Get me? I weren't really feeling how half time was like 3 hours long, bro. But get me? It is what it is. But what are we really talking about today? So we've mentioned the Tottenham doc, England Iceland reaction.
Yeah.
What did you think of the game?
I didn't watch it, but you know, hell no. Who watches that shit, bruv? Dapo, I turned it on. I saw Pickford was still in goal. I was like, Southgate's not serious. Turned it off. You know, and I heard it was crap.
No, I was with my guys in it, and it was on, and I was watching, thinking, and I'm not even like a massive like Grealish. Oh, he has to play, but you cannot have. So it was Ward-Prowse, Declan Rice, and who else was in midfield? You got was it Dyer? No, Ward-Prowse, Declan Rice, and someone else. And I was thinking, where's the creativity in this midfield?
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? Like Ward-Prowse, honestly, I don't get it in it. I just don't get it. But you've got someone like Grealish there chilling on the bench, and you'd much rather play Ward-Prowse. I didn't understand that. Like you said, Pickford in goal. And then what I really wanted to talk about was, did you see Sean Dash talking about like the fact that Tarkowski's not in the squad? And it's a madness.
No, what did that? No, hey, Tarkowski probably does, but then you could say the same for Dunk then.
So yeah, he was like Tarkowski played in all of the matches, as did O'Neill, who plays for them. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's just not in the squad. And I'm just like, you know what? It's true, because I swear Michael Keane's in that squad, bro.
Yeah.
Michael Keane's in that squad, and people like Lewis Dunk and Tarkowski aren't in the squad. And I just wanted to ask you lot if you feel that Sean Dash has a point. Like, should Tarkowski be in the squad?
He does have a point. You know why? Because here's my thing, Dapo, there's two ways, in my opinion, yeah, to pick the England squad. It's one, you pick the best players, period, just on ability. Or two, you pick players on form.
Yeah.
Southgate doesn't seem to be doing either. Do you see what I mean? Because if you're just going to pick the best players, Jack Grealish starts, innit? And then if you're going to pick players, yeah, based on form, Jack Grealish starts anyway. But I'm saying if you pick them on form, players like Tarkowski, players like Dunk are probably in the squad for sure. Do you know what I'm saying? But so he's not picking them on ability solely, and he's not picking them on form either. So right now it's clear he's just picking them on favourites.
Yeah, I just
Ward-Prowse. Why is he in the squad ahead of certain man, brother? Even ahead of your guy, blood, Saka.
Oh, look at that, Saka. But
how's Ward-Prowse in the team ahead of Saka, bro? He's not. I don't even think he's a better midfielder than Saka, bro.
I know. To be honest, I get why he's over it in terms of Saka, but
I don't. We've got no left-footed players in the team. Last time I checked.
Yeah, I think for what Saka, for what they want from Saka, I mean from Ward-Prowse, I don't think Saka can really do that. But then again, like I don't know what Ward-Prowse is actually offering.
Bro, he's not offering nothing, bro. He's offering a pound and David Beckham thing, bro. That's what man's offering.
I know, man. It was a bit of a mad one for me, and also it looked like I like Declan Rice, but Declan Rice, you know what?
Nah, Declan's good, man.
No. I like him a lot. But he didn't want the ball.
He didn't. He's hiding still.
Yeah, and I think it shows that when you're playing for these clubs like West Ham and all of them clubs there, it's all good. But when you make that step up, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you've got to come better. And I like him a lot. I think he's going to go on to be a top player. But in that game, at least, I don't think he wanted the ball as much as I know he gets on the ball. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
this brother's funny. Man said Chunks has a date with Maya, blood. No, he doesn't, bro. You know what's funny, yeah? Maya tweeted something saying, yeah, like me and Chunks are probably cousins or something. You know them ones there, bruv. The Somalian link-up thing. But
them friend zone ones, bro.
I was laughing because obviously, you know what's funny, yeah? I was watching Soccer Aid, innit? And obviously Alex Scott and Maya were there, innit? And man them were like, Alex or Maya. And I was like, brother, listen, the wife is watching the tweets, innit? So I plead the Fifth Amendment, fam. This is what we're doing. We don't do these things here. You know them ones there. But I'm happy for ITV that they got someone better in the studio for once. You get me? This is what it is, bruv. Like, they could do a lot worse still, because the man them ain't really repping when it comes to commentary and that. So it was good to see that they had two women in there. They had women playing as well. Shout out Leanne as well.
Yeah, Leanne Sanderson. But the thing is,
like Leanne done her thing, bro. She done her thing still. I was happy for her still, man, because she did not look out of place with the man them. Who's the black brother? That's you. Hold on. What? Is you and Alex? She must be in heels. She's tiny, bro.
Huh?
She must be in heels because she's little.
Yeah, she was in heels.
Okay, yeah. I've spoken to her a couple of times as well because I took my mum to see Strictly Come Dancing and she was there, innit?
Nah, in real life, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know her or anything. That was me just saying, listen, Alex, we have to push a photo, boy.
I never ask for photos with people, you know. I never ask for photos, bruv. Like, it's one thing I don't do. There's something in me I can't do it, bro. No, them ones. Like, I got a picture with Eamon, yeah, Eamon Holmes. Imagine he asked me, yeah, like to take the photo. He was like, right, don't you want to take a photo? You know the ones, because he's probably so used to people taking photos. But me, I don't know. There's something inside me, a stubbornness where I'm just like, bruv, listen, I know it happened up here. I don't need a photo. If you man don't want to believe me, you don't have to believe me. I'll still go home and tell my mum, I was jamming with Eamon, fam. Don't care.
Yeah, boy.
It happened.
Who else was there that we wanted to talk? So England, Iceland.
Evra did a mad thing as well. Hey, hold tight Evra for the nutmeg. Hey, at soccer. Tell me you saw the nutmeg.
Of course, come on. He was just there to just bubble anyway.
Brav. Hey, brav. Hey.
Hey, shout out Nick watching.
Shout out Nick.
Man, I have to just say it as Nick. But, so Callum Wilson joining Newcastle.
Hey, they call him the Coventry Clivert, blood. Did you know that?
No, where'd that come from? No.
Yeah, blood. That's what they call him in his ends, blood. The Coventry Cliver, blood.
No. That's, to be honest, for Newcastle, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a very good signing.
He's gonna, bruv. They've got him, Jamal Lewis. They got what's his name as well from Bournemouth.
Fraser.
Yeah, Fraser. And they're gonna do all right, you know. And they got Danny Rose. They got Saint Maxim, bruv. They can do okay.
Danny Rose gone back.
I think so. Yeah.
Well.
And Saint Maxim as well, blood. Hey, they could do, and John Joe as well. Hey, bro, like John Joe, man, like Voldemort. Hey, come on.
Yeah, they got. I think they need to sort out.
Come on, they need another defender.
Yeah,
because they got Lascelles in it, and who else?
This sounds good though, and I think they got Shaw. Is it Shaw?
Okay, well, I think they need another centre back, bro.
Yeah, no, I think that's a very, very good buy for Newcastle. I think Callum Wilson, he could score goals. I don't think last year was the best year for him, but he's a guaranteed goal scorer. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah. And Newcastle's problem, they need a striker because who's that one they got? Jolinton, what his name is.
Jolinton.
Yeah, it didn't work out for him last year. No goals, and I think him going there is going to be a very, very good thing. Plus, like you said, they got Fraser. Fraser is literally just going to be.
And that's gone under the radar. That's a good signing, you know.
Giving them assists, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You man, smash the like button. Big up for tuning in. Mods, let me know how many likes we've got on the video so far. You man, pick it up.
Do you know what I've noticed as well? Like,
what's that?
I don't know how much they got Callum Wilson for. Was it 17 mil or was it more than that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like what I've noticed, because I've always had this thing about in recent times, the what do you call it? The mad bids being paid for people, innit? But is it because of COVID that like I'm seeing, you know, bids be a bit more realistic now? Do you get what I'm saying? Because
it is because of the COVID. It is because of the COVID.
I'm sure, you know, there was a time where Callum.
I just seen that. Man said that Alex Scott things are Madam Tussauds.
Hey. Even if it was Madam Tussauds, I'll still take that pick.
If it's Madam Tussauds, I got a picture of Beyonce, fam, and J-Lo,
But yeah, like when I'm looking at the transfer prices, I'm pretty sure before COVID, someone like Callum Wilson would have gone for, I don't care if they've just been relegated, they'd probably try to get 40 mil for him. Do you get what I'm saying? And James Rodriguez gone for how much?
Peanuts.
Get me? Like the prices are coming down, man. Like who's been the most, apart from Chelsea doing the madness with their signings, I don't think there's been many.
No, they haven't been big spenders.
How much you look at Van der Beek for? 40?
40, I want to say 40 million euros, yeah.
Who did shout out KG every time. 3 new signings at Sheffield United.
Who are they, KG?
Max Lowe, that Ampadu guy who's good. I don't know.
Oh, from Chelsea.
I don't know why Chelsea don't play him, man. Honestly.
They got Ampadu from Chelsea.
Yeah, they got. I think it's a loan though.
Okay.
I think it's a loan, but yeah, Ampadu, Max Lowe. Max Lowe's a good signing. I don't know who the other one is. So who else did they get? Yeah, so, I don't know. But I'm just looking at the comments. Chelsea got Havertz for 62 mil. Man can't tell me he wouldn't be worth 120 mil player last year. Yeah, 100%. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's all like all the prices are coming down for all of these players, and I like to see it because it was just getting ridiculous. It was just getting absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? So in the comments, how much was James Rodriguez? Have you seen how much they announced?
Man said his name's James Rogers now.
Have you seen on Twitter? Yeah, they put a video like the announcement, and within minutes it got over 1 million views. And then I clicked on James Rodriguez. Yeah, you know how many followers he's got on Twitter?
Bro, he's the poster boy of Colombia, bro.
Like 18 million.
Yeah, he's the poster boy of South America, Colombia, bro. Listen, bro, he was like the pretty boy, everything after the World Cup. He's like the David Beckham, bro.
18 million.
Man,
Like, what he brings, 25 mil, is that it? Look at that. You know what I'm saying? What he brings to Everton in regards to the commercial aspects, it's a no-brainer. You sign him. Like, Everton's profile is going to go through the roof with him. I just hope he can, like, actually play well. Do you get what I'm saying? I just think Everton are going to do this year.
Pardon?
I just think Everton are going to do this year.
I think that they'll compete for the top 6. I think they'll probably finish like 8th or something.
Who else have they brought in? So they brought in James Rodriguez.
Watford, Doucouré.
Yeah, Doucouré. There's one more person that they brought in.
And Alan as well.
Ooh, from Napoli.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ancelotti liked him. I know when he was at Napoli, he loved him. So, bro, that's good, boy.
Bro, it's good business they've done, bro. They brought in man that are going into the starting 11. Hey, mods, update me with the number of likes we got. We're going for 500 minimum. We're over 1,000 watching at the moment. You man got to pick it up still.
We got over 1,000.
Yeah. We got over 1,000 people in here.
You lot, big up, man. Over 1,000 people. You know how mad that is to have over 1,000 people just watching.
Bro. They're here, bro. They're in the chat, bro. Man, no got the player names, bruv. If you look like someone as a player, I'm coming for you, blood. And Shelby looks like Lord Voldemort. He does. No, it is what it is. My man said Troy Deeney's the guy. Shout out my guy Troy every time.
Oh, did you see what Troy was saying? Oh, what did he say?
What, when he said about Joe Willington, and he was like, bruv, you man think I'm done out here? These guys got 40 million. Yeah, Troy's the realist.
I like that, man.
I love Troy, man. He's a G. Once he sorts out his move and he goes wherever he's going, then I'm going to get him on the channel and we'll talk. But I know right now these guys are training really hard for pre-season and doing whatever, so I don't want to disturb them. Do you know what I mean?
Very quickly, obviously the league comes back this weekend. And I'm looking at some of the fixtures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are there only 8 fixtures? That shouldn't be right. Because
us man are playing in a couple of weeks. Anyone that got to the knockout stages of Europe get an extra 2 weeks off.
But Wolves are here.
I don't know. I just don't rate them. United got extra time off.
And Man City, innit?
Yeah.
Nah, that's a piss take, man. Wolves didn't get extra time.
Nah. I think you have to get to the semis or something. Did Wolves get to the semis?
But it's like 2-3 days difference.
So that's life, bro. Say like V, rude boy.
That's a piss take. Hey, do you know how much about this striker that Wolves bought, bro? For like 35.
From Porto.
I don't know anything about him.
The Portuguese brother. Listen, he's one of them man that play FIFA would know about. You know them ones. I don't know too much about him, but I looked him up after, and he looks like a gunman. Can't even lie.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him.
But someone just said Wolves are doing an absolute madness. Who Wolves signed, guys? Like, let us know, bruv. Like, trust me.
All right. So whilst the guys get the comments in for that one, I'm gonna, just throw out a couple games for you. I think the standout game for me this weekend is Liverpool Leeds.
For sure.
I think that's going to be such a good game, man. Liverpool Leeds. What's that? That's the late kickoff as well. I should be back in time for that. Yeah. So Liverpool Leeds United. Honestly, I think Leeds are going to shock us. I keep saying Leeds are going to shock some people this year.
Leeds. I would be cheeky, and put money on the Leeds draw still. I think they might get a point.
Bro, because when I look at the brand of football that Leeds play, like, it's so hard. It's going to be so hard for teams to match that because the actual football is good. Where they'll go wrong is that the individuals and the personnel in those positions that are in that Leeds team aren't as good as the top end of the league. But a lot of teams, especially down at the bottom, they're going to struggle with Leeds, man, because Leeds are relentless with that press. So for 90 minutes, you're going to get Liverpool pressing, Leeds pressing, and then the quality will show, which is where I think Liverpool might get it. But looking forward to seeing my guy Calvin Phillips this year. I keep talking about him. Calvin Phillips, I'm telling you, he's going to go on to be one of the best performers this year in the league. And I'm sticking my neck out to say that. I think Calvin Phillips going to have a very, very big year. So
yeah, KG will be happy to hear that.
Yeah, he already knows that I love them, man. I love what do you call it?
Calvin.
Yeah, such a good guy. They got Rodrigo as well.
Yeah.
Wait, have they confirmed that?
No, I don't think so. But I think it's as good as done.
Yeah, so Rodrigo's coming. Oh, Tottenham Everton. That's gonna be a good one. Sunday kickoff.
Oh wow, is that their first game? That's horrible for Tottenham.
Who you got? Who have you got for that one?
Bruv, it depends, man, because I don't know, bruv. Like Everton could need to gel, but then at the same time, like we don't know how Tottenham are. Like we just don't know, bruv. I'd if I had to put money on it, I'd just say a draw because it's safe. It could go either way.
How's your ass feeling sitting on that fence?
Oh, bro, like yeah, I don't really like sitting on the fence. If I had to choose a team to win, I would choose Tottenham only because. Hold on, where is it actually?
It's at Tottenham's.
Yeah, well then I'll choose it, Tottenham to win at home just because.
I think it's gonna be. I'm going 2-1 Everton with that one. I think Everton's just gonna scrape that one. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
I think Everton's gonna scrape that one. Obviously, you got Arsenal, Fulham. Ceballos is back. I'm so happy that they brought him back, and he's already played a friendly a day after signing, even though we lost in that friendly.
Okay.
I saw Ozil back playing. Yeah, I don't know if you know much about this, but can someone like fill me in on this whole China situation with the Premier League and why it means that Ozil can play again?
I don't know, bro. I have no idea.
They cut ties with the with China. That they're not going to be showing Premier League in China or whatever. And all I was seeing is yes, now Ozil can play again. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think there was something political. I think it's got something to do with him speaking out about something in China.
Yeah, he said something about what they were doing with Muslims in China, and yeah, they basically blackballed him.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, because it's no secret, I like Ozil. So hopefully he's got a big part to play in the league this year. So yeah, as it stands right now, with all the signings that everyone's made and everything, if you have to come up with a provisional top 4 right now, who would you put in your top 4?
Based on the squads, how they are?
Yeah, as they are now.
Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and then I'll say United 4th.
United 4th?
Yeah, but I'm not saying that confidently. I'm just saying that because it makes sense.
It's a mad one because I was talking to my guys down at Team Talk TV, and we were coming up with what we feel like Chelsea's objectives for the season should be. And are we right in saying that we were going to give Lampard time, but literally just because of the signings he's made, he has to win a trophy of some sort or compete for the league?
I'd say so, but also I do think that he will have a bit of a cushion. He'll have a bit of a cushion anyway. Do you know what I mean? I think he'll have a bit of a cushion because he is a legend. I think the fans will be more patient with him, which would mean if the fans are more patient, the owner might be more patient. If he wasn't an ex-pro, I reckon there'd be a lot of pressure on Lampard that's not there right now.
I feel like if you spend is it 250 that they spent?
Yeah, pretty much. But they sold Hazard for 143 million.
I hear that.
So actually, when you look at that and the Morata money that they didn't spend, like they got 50 million from Morata, so they had 183 million to spend anyway. So they haven't spent that much net spend.
I hear that, but I think when you do spend in one window, regardless of where the money's taken, when you do spend 250, I feel like the people upstairs are going to want instant buck for their money. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see, because if they don't hit the ground running, then I think it could possibly be a long day for him. So, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't think. Another thing I want to say is I don't think that Liverpool. I think City are going to get the league, and that's not because Liverpool aren't going to be good. I think it's going to be so hard for Liverpool to hit those levels of the last 2 years, because for 2 years straight they've been mad. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think after winning everything,
3 years straight. Remember, the first season they just lost out to City at the end, and then they won the Champions League. Then they won the Prem. So they've had their 3 seasons already, innit?
No, I think it's two. The first season when they won Champions League, that's the season they just missed out on
Is it?
on the league. Yeah, when Company banged that goal against Leicester, it was that year. And then the next season they went and won.
What happened the season before that? Where did they finish?
I think they might have finished third. You know, I think they might have finished third. I
Hey,
don't know.
hey guys, where did Liverpool finish in the 2017, 2018 season?
Yeah, I think they finished third. I don't think they narrowly missed out on that one. Get me? But because
Statman's here. You'll tell us. The season before Liverpool won the Champions League, where did they finish?
So we'll see. It's going to be so hard to keep the players. Oh, fourth, right?
Oh, okay. So this is their third. This is their third season then.
And I remember Sir Alex Ferguson. I remember him saying the hardest part about winning leagues,
retaining it,
is retaining it and keeping the players motivated to do so. Do you get what I'm saying? So
yes,
it's going to be so hard when you win everything to pick your players up to still go at that level because they gave everything. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what I was thinking, Dapo. They got to a Champions League final when they did. That's what they did in the Premier League finish. So that's what I mean. So yeah.
Yeah, man. So I don't think they will. I think City. I think Pep is going to be burning from last year. Going to be absolutely burning. I think he's just going to come and just be like, listen, we're just going to have to go mad. But to be honest, I think it's going to be more competitive this year. I don't think it's going to be, them two. I think them two will win it by a margin. But I don't think the margin is going to be as big as last year. No, it can't be. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think City, Liverpool, and I want to say Chelsea, but I don't know. Chelsea's a funny one because on paper they should absolutely just walk it, and I want to say third and whatnot, but I don't know. Something about me is saying that they might struggle, And I don't know.
I think they won't struggle for the simple fact that I can't see them struggling 2 seasons in a row. I think Pep will recruit where he needs to. He's very good at identifying where there's holes.
I'm talking about Chelsea.
Who you said City, bro?
No, I was talking about City, but then I said, well, I meant Chelsea.
Right, yeah. Chelsea, listen, Chelsea are not a foregone conclusion, to finish third. They're not. On paper, they should, but if anyone, can flatter to deceive, it's Chelsea. But I just think that because of the way they're playing football now, the possession-based game that they've already got inbuilt at their team, I think if you add extra quality to that, I can't see a way, that adding quality to the possession doesn't increase their chances.
But yeah, I hear what you're saying. I saw a comment saying, why are you not so sure about City as well? And my thing as well is that Liverpool haven't strengthened.
Yeah, only the left back, innit?
Yeah, like Liverpool haven't strengthened. And Thiago, what do you think about Thiago's comments?
Well, I think Thiago has to say that. You know why? Because I think that Thiago's not really sure about his future, innit? So because he's not really sure, he's keeping all of his options open, innit? That's what it is. Thiago basically said, listen, I didn't tell you I was going anywhere, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were talking.
Yeah, and he has to do that. He has to do that, though, because it's true. Because he doesn't know what's going to happen, and he's playing it smart. Because say Liverpool can't afford him and he ends up staying there, it's fine, because he hasn't said nothing. Yeah. But imagine if you're twerking for another team, and then you end up staying, bruv, like Messi, It's only because it's Messi, that they won't turn on him. Like, Thiago's not trying to get pie in his face.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see, though, but I honestly don't know how it's going to be with that top four because we're saying all this and then Wolves might kick on, Leicester might kick on. Actually, I don't think Leicester are going to finish in top four. Actually.
Nah, Leicester, I think Leicester have peaked now, innit? And obviously they've lost Chilwell, which isn't a massive loss to them. But I just feel like where Leicester we started to see after lockdown, that's the true Leicester's level, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? Without all the gas and all that they're a good team, but they're like a 8th, 9th in the league team. They are really.
Yeah. It's this Gerald G, man. He's basically saying that, these players still need to gel as well at Chelsea. Everyone's talking about all the signings that they made, but they still need to gel, which is the truth.
And they're not Premier League players they're bringing in. They're players from other leagues as well. So They're not all gonna hit the ground running.
What and you saying that they're not Premier League players? What I did want to talk about as well was, can you remember back in the day, yeah, when teams used to make big signings, that we used to actually sign like world class players, like Paul Pogba. When was the last time like a big signing in the Premier League was made for a player who's already a world class player at the peak of their careers, whatever? It doesn't really happen anymore, does it?
Nah, it does. But then again, like, there's not that many out there. And the funny thing is with that, but you just get priced out of moves for players like that. Even Pogba, if he never had the previous Man United link, there's no way he would have he would have come to United. He would have gone to Real Madrid. Do you see what I mean? The Premier League's not that attractive for like the best players in the world, like to a certain extent. Do you know what I mean? Just because of the lifestyle and everything like that. Why wouldn't you rather live in sunny Spain?
And someone is saying, well, it's a Chelsea fan saying Havertz has come for a big price, but he's not a world class.
Havertz ain't a household name, bro. You remember talking about Havertz?
Not that guy.
No one was talking about Kai Havertz. I don't care, innit? Maybe some of you FIFA man were, yeah, but like in real life, a whole year ago, no one was talking about Kai Havertz. That's someone that people have been getting gassed off recently. That's not gassy. Like literally a year ago, no one was talking about Kai Havertz.
Was Aubameyang? People are saying Aubameyang. Was he?
Well, Aubameyang was on the cusp, innit? But he wasn't a household name. Like man that know football knew Aubameyang, innit? But he wasn't like the size of a Pogba. But then again, there's not too many players in the history of the Premier League that were the size of a Pogba that's come to the Prem. Like top big names like that don't really come to the Prem. They always go to La Liga, bro.
Yeah, Alisson, but I wouldn't say Alisson was thingy.
Nah, bro, I didn't know too much about Alisson Becker, blood, before he went to Liverpool. I knew who he was, but like, do you know what I mean? I wasn't proper clued up on him.
Yeah, the point I'm trying to get at is that like now when we see big name signings, it's always like the potential or the price is bigger than the player. To get what I'm saying, whereas there was a time where world-class players were going for big money to different teams. So, okay, Ozil might have been one. Di Maria, I'd say, was one. That was a big sign at the time. Di Maria.
Di Maria was one, yeah. Man said Liga Nando's, man.
Who's that? Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes. They're taking a piss. You're right. Bruno Fernandes. Hey, Di Maria was one. You're right. So was Falcao. Those were big names, blood. When man signed them, they were big names, bro. Angel Di Maria was a world.
The same window as well.
Yeah, bruv. Di Maria was a world star. Ozil as well. Yeah, you're right.
Ozil was a big one.
A big name, bruv. Bigger than Aubameyang for sure.
It doesn't really happen as often as.
It doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Hopefully these days can come back, because when I was looking at it, I'm not gonna lie. This year in the Premier League, there's some big players, you know.
Yes, sir.
There's some big players in this Premier League. So, you know, people are saying Ibrahimovic, but Ibrahimovic was like he was slightly
finished, bro. Yeah, he was finished, bro. By then, same with Andrei Shevchenko. Their man were done out here when they came to the Prem. They didn't come in the peak of their powers. It doesn't count.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'll put that out there.
Very interesting.
Is Van der Beek a starter for you, though?
No, in my opinion. I heard he didn't play well today. I didn't watch it. Any of you United fans in here?
He got subbed.
Let me know how you think Donny played.
Yeah, he got subbed.
The weight of the badges are already weighing him down. He ain't even put the shirt on yet. You see them?
Yeah.
Oh no, bro. He's not a starter for me, man.
Yeah, but he looked like he had a couple of good touches on him. But you know, so Holland, Koeman was their manager, innit?
Yes, sir. And now he's the Barca manager.
So the man that's there now is probably just a temp.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah. Oh, someone said Yaya Toure. Did you see Yaya Toure's comments? But I mean, what he got kicked out of the soccer rating for?
Yeah, bro. I'm more pissed that man snitched on him.
So wait, what was it? Because did he offer
he offered to get some escorts for the man them. But he said it apparently he said it in a banter thing. He's like, yeah, I can get you man women. You know, like that. And someone snitched on him for that, yeah.
That's poor, man. I would have liked to see Yaya in that game with Essien.
Oh, he would have munched it. Oh my days. Proper
Yaya
baller.
Essien. Yeah, man. That's pants, man. I don't like that, man.
Yeah, there you go, innit, man. Snitches get stitches, man.
Yeah, I proper don't like that. But who are your three most likely, you reckon, to get relegated?
I don't know, bro. Like, I can't remember who came up. You know that one's there. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
West Brom, Fulham, and Leeds.
Yeah, Fulham a yo-yo club, so they'll probably go straight back down.
Yeah,
and West Brom as well. I think Leeds will survive. The other two probably go down.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for West Brom, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough for West Brom. But anyway, I think at the end of the day, Tottenham are rubbish. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. And the reason why I say that is because when I was watching that doc, episode 4, it was like the Christmas episode, and Daniel Levy's talking. He goes, for Christmas, and he's talking to all of these like supporters and whatever. He's like, oh, for Christmas this year, we're gonna bring you Champions League and a trophy is what we want. We want Santa to bring us Champions League and a trophy. And at the end of the year, they achieved none of it. They achieved absolutely, that is literally all or nothing, and it was absolutely nothing that they got. So that's all that matters at the end of the day. Right. So you guys can get to your questions in. Are you ready for their questions?
Yeah, you lot get your questions in. Get your questions in.
Get your questions in. Hey, how many shows do you do a day, bro?
How many what?
Shows do you do a day?
Shows, 1 minimum, bro. Like I do, I pretty much do about 10 to 12 shows a week, probably.
Blood. Sometimes I come on my YouTube and I just see you there, just every minute live. Even I come on about an hour or so ago, or before my thing, I saw you live again.
Yeah.
I was like, oh right, this basketball one. So is that going to be like a regular thing now? The basketball?
Yeah, hell yeah, because the playoffs are on, and then after the playoffs and that, like, the basketball thing's here to stay, bro. Like, man's going to be doing some stuff directly with the NBA, bro. So this is just a warm up for you guys, bro. There's so much more coming. Like.
Okay. Rants, thoughts on Regulian links?
I'm happy still. He's a good player, and also what that does is it reaffirms to me, that like when I was saying we need a left back and people said we didn't. Obviously, Ollie agrees with me, so argue with Ollie, innit? You don't need to at me no more.
I think you're right. I think Ollie listened to you and thought, we need to get that left back in. Who's Telos?
What's that?
Telos. Who the heck is that?
Tellers is a good player, left back. But I prefer Tellers. He's better, but I mean, I think he's injured at the moment. I think.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who he is, but in the comments they're saying Regulion or Tellers. So I don't know. But thoughts on Declan Rice liking tweets saying Ampadu isn't ready for Chelsea, as you didn't get.
Yeah, man, I say that Declan Rice is twerking for the Chelsea move so badly. But you know what? It's not that he's twerking for the Chelsea. Bro, he's a Chelsea fan, isn't it?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's been a Chelsea fan. He was at Chelsea as youth. Like,
first time through and through.
No, bro, he's Chelsea, innit? He was at Chelsea youth team, I think, and then he went to West Ham after. So, because of that, that's all it is. That's all it is, guys. Like, I think he's just a Chelsea fan. And people are misconstruing that for him trying to get a move to Chelsea when ultimately, of course, he would want to go back there.
And also, speaking of, what to call it? Speaking of Chelsea, I've been seeing a lot of talk lately, and I don't get it. And I'm not even a Chelsea fan, obviously, but man need to respect Kante, They're talking about Kante could sell him. I mean, we should sell Kante and
I think Kante's past his best. I think if this is the best time to cash in on him, because if they don't sell him this season, his value will go down even more. But I still think that Kante shouldn't be sold. I think he's good. I'd take him.
No, I don't think he's past his best.
I do. I think we saw the best Kante 2 seasons ago.
But then that's what I'm saying. But since then, no one's been he's been utilized in every position in the middle apart from the one he's become popular doing. you get what I'm saying? I think if you put Kante there, where and tell him to do the job, you know he's good and he's successful at, I think you'll still see the same Kante. Because when I see him play, he doesn't have a problem getting about the pitch. You know what I'm saying? He's still the same, but for some reason they just play different man there. Like when I'm seeing man play,
but in possession, Kante, bruv, it's like Chelsea want to do this possession, move the ball thing, and I think Kante's using of the ball is not good, bruv.
I hear that, but
Kante's not good on the ball, bruv, and I think Chelsea wants someone that's good on the ball.
I hear that, but I think there comes a point when you're looking at Kante and you're thinking, if you have someone that can do what Kante does in your team, you play him every time. Do you get what I'm saying? For me, in regards to winning the ball back and setting the tempo and not dictating play, but just getting that ball and being sharp, there's no one better than Kante. And if you have him in your team, you play him. And I don't think we've seen enough for everyone to be saying he's on a decline and things like that. Sorry, and things like that, because he's so good. And I'd have him. I think most top teams would have him in a heartbeat. Most top teams. Would you take him at United?
Absolutely, but I would take him based on what I know that he could do at one point rather than what he's doing now, if that makes sense.
I hear that. Again, I think that's more to do with the fact that he's been played in positions which are unfamiliar. Like his best seasons have been his first season at Chelsea and that season at
Leicester. But that's what I mean. So
and since then he's not played those positions. He's played further up when Conte wanted to push him further up, and then now Lampard wants him to go further up. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Do you get what I'm saying? Play Kante where Kante needs to be. And I think you'll see a totally different Kante.
Fair.
Will Ole be sacked this year? I'll leave that one for you, bro.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. I genuinely think, if he don't hit the ground running with how he's been backed, I think that his days are numbered, because I know how fickle Manchester United fans are. Like, they'll turn on him. They say they won't now, but they will, innit? These men are fickle, bro. Because you know what's funny about United fans, Like, when I was ahead of the curve and I was saying, you know what, he's not it. Man was saying, oh, yeah, you're negative, this, that, and the other. And then 2-2s now, when we lost the Europa League final, Ollie out was trending. And I was just like, all right, you man changed the tune real quick, innit? One loss, all of a sudden, your head's gone. And that's what the fan base is like. Like, which is one bad defeat, man are turning on Ollie, bro. Whereas I've not been on man's side for a hot minute, bro, because I can see that he's not a good manager. But certain man will be like, back Ollie. We lose one game, and all of a sudden the head's gone and they want him out.
What would it take for you to support him? Like,
I do support him. I just think he's rubbish. I don't not support him.
What would it take for you to back him and actually like be?
Okay? I am backing him. I just don't think he's a good manager.
But at what point would you change? So if he wins you a trophy, would you then think he's a good manager?
I don't know, because I know he's not. Honestly, Dapo, he inherited a decent team and he spent 200+ million. I expect him to win something. You see what I mean? My expectations are of a team that's supposed to be challenging for things. So if he spends that amount of money and he wins a trophy, well, it's not rocket science, mate. You know what I mean? Look how much money you've spent. That doesn't impress me. I want a clear direction, a clear style of football. I want to see making the right substitutions at times when he's meant to, making the right changes, the right everything. Bruv, he's done too many things wrong from a fundamental point of view, other than just make the working environment a nice environment. He's done all that. But from a tactical point of view, when I watch my team, I don't think we're any better off than in terms of style of play or whatever. Like, I can't see it, bro.
Okay, that's fair. I don't know. I feel like he's done as well as he can do, you know, and he still ain't not backed, but there's a lot of noise about how rubbish he is. But I feel like he's done well. Do you get what I'm saying? I think if at the beginning of the season he said to you, "I'm going to get you not third, and obviously into Champions League, semi-final, FA Cup," I think you would have bitten his hand off. Because I swear at the beginning of last season, he was odds on to get the sack.
And rightly so.
I just think you could just Yeah, I just think you don't need to cut him a bit of slack. But it is what it is. That's you lot's guy and whatnot.
This is it. You lot, make sure you smash the likes, and oi mods, let me know how many likes we've got. We must be near that 500 mark. We've been over 1,000 pretty much all the way through the show, man.
Are we still over 1,000?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we're still up there.
I don't know why guys keep listening to me, to be honest. I think it's will Mourinho win a trophy with Spurs?
No, he's done out here, bro. Cream crackered, knackered, bro. Done out here.
Oh, you don't think he's going to win a trophy with Spurs?
No.
Okay, cool.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's funny because I feel like he's the manager you want in charge of your team to win a trophy, but I feel like
maybe 5-6 years ago.
I feel like Tottenham is one step too much for him. Do you get what I'm saying? Right. What's the thing that annoys you?
The thing that annoys me most about Oli?
Oh, okay.
There's not one thing that annoys me about him. I just think that he's got a complete lack of direction. No style of play. That he's not buying the right players. So it tells me that he doesn't have a system in mind. I just think that just because he's not good, bro. That's what annoys me. He's just not good and he's incompetent. That's just what it is. I don't like incompetence. And that's what it is in a nutshell. It's incompetence. For me to put my finger on one specific aspect, I just have to say incompetence, because that just encompasses everything. It's just rubbish, bro. Like, that's what I could say in layman's terms. He's whack.
I think if Poch is still available mid-season and you let him doing too much, I think they might just go.
But that's my reasoning, Dapo. Yeah, as long as Poch is unemployed, as soon as Oli starts having a wobble, people are going to be putting pressure to get Poch in. It's only a matter of time. I think the best thing that can happen for Oli is Poch takes another job, because as long as Poch is unemployed, Oli is on a title.
How far do you think you are from winning the league or competing for the league?
A good manager and 3 more players.
3 more players. What, left back?
Left back, centre back. No, left back, centre back. Make that 4 players. Left back, centre back, DM, and right winger.
So what? Are you happy with like your striker, like Marshall?
Of course, bro. We got one of the best strikers in Europe, bro. I'm not worried about Tony, bro. Tony's a bad man. Talking about.
Yeah, okay. Let's not discuss that one.
Yeah, bro. He is. Tony's a bad man. What are you talking about?
Yeah. One of the best strikers in Europe.
Yeah, of course, bro. He's a bad boy. Don't care, bro.
In Europe?
Bad boy. Yeah, in Europe, bro. Like, there's not too many wavy strikers in Europe, bro. Who's out in Europe scoring bare goals, bro? There's not that many. There's not. There's not, though.
Listen, I like Martial. I'm not going to say.
How many strikers in Europe are out there, banging in 25 plus goals? There's not that many. You're going on like there's bare strikers to choose from, Dapo. There's not.
Listen, I've said we're not going to discuss it.
There's not that many to discuss, my guy.
We're not going to discuss this.
The next tournament, he's going to be France's striker, blood. And when France is leading the line for France in a major tournament, man can't tell me he's not one of the best strikers in Europe. Okay,
listen. All right, cool. I'm just saying. Like, I like Martial. Would I say the top striker in Europe?
Come on. Yeah, he is, blood. I said one of blood. Of course he is. You crazy?
You guys, name me your top 5 strikers in Europe, please.
Bruv, Mbappe ain't no striker, bruv. You know what I mean? He's not, bruv. You know what I'm saying? He's just not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mbappe is clearly a wide man. And you know what's funny, to me, these man said he's not even top 5 in the Prem. All right, cool. What 4 strikers are better than Martial in the Prem?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, bro.
Oh. So, Orba. What you want? You don't...
Who else? Keep going.
Orba.
Aubameyang's a better goal scorer than Martial for sure. He
We're
is.
not, we're not talking about players. We're talking about strikers. Just
Yeah,
strikers.
he's a better goal scorer than him. Cool. He's not a better footballer than
Martial
him.
is a better
So
footballer than most men.
yeah, there you go.
No, but we're talking about strikers.
Striking is a footballer, blood. As a footballer, bruv. What are you talking about? If we're talking about goal scorers, we're talking about goal scorers. If we're talking about strikers, being a striker is not just scoring goals. Yes or no? Can we agree that?
No, it's not just about scoring.
Well, there you got it right then. So
No.
Aubameyang is a better goal scorer than Martial. He's not a better striker than him. He's not.
Who's having your team? What?
He's not. He's a better goal scorer. He's not a better striker, blood.
No, Rants, man. Come on.
He's not. I don't care.
Come on, man.
Don't care. Better goal scorer. That's it.
I like. You're gonna make me look like Martial, you know. You're gonna make me look like Martial,
bruv. Aubameyang plays on the left for you, man, for a reason, fam. You know them ones there, blood, because he don't give you what Martial gives you down the middle, blood. He can't link the play, can't do all that stuff, bruv. Listen, when it comes to scoring goals, Aubameyang is probably the best, like, out-and-out finisher in the league. One of them, innit?
Okay, so hear this.
I'm not swapping Martial for Aubameyang in my Man United team right now, in my system. I'm not doing it. I refuse.
Okay, cool.
That's just my thing, innit?
Listen, Aubameyang, because I'm seeing people say
Aubameyang, Harry Kane, yeah, and Sergio Aguero were the only three strikers in the Premier League I would allow someone to say are better than Martial. Only them three.
Because okay, are we mixing up? If we're saying better footballer,
no, forget the footballer. Listen, what I'm saying is this press said he's not top 5 in the Prem. Them three are the only three strikers I'm allowing people to say are better than Martial.
So as a striker, you can't say that. At least Vardy, because Vardy has done it for how many years now?
Yeah, I don't think Vardy's better than Martial though. I think that Vardy, yeah, is a good goal scorer and in that system there. But if we put Vardy in the Man United system right now instead of Martial, bro, he doesn't offer us that. Vardy likes the direct over the top kind of, put Vardy through workhorse and that. He's not better than Martial though.
What about Timo Werner?
Oh, Werner's in the Prem now, isn't he? If you're counting that, even though he hasn't played in the Prem yet, so man have to hold judgment on that blood till he plays in the Premier League, blood. He can come to the Premier League and not really bang, fam. We've seen it happen at Chelsea bare times.
Can you put Martial in that conversation? I'm not Martial. Can you put Mane in that conversation?
Mane's not a striker though, like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's different. Do you know what I mean? Them man play out wide, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
You just said that about Martial though.
No, I didn't. Martial don't play out wide. He plays up front now. He's a striker. He plays down the middle. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he doesn't play out wide like Mane and Salah and them, man. He doesn't.
No, so look, this is what people are saying. Look, this is what I'm saying. This person said that it's not about goals, it's overall play. So, but
if it's overall play, then Martial's better than all of them. But we're not talking about overall play.
Look, as a striker, if I have a striker in my team, 9 times out of 10, I want my strikers to bang goals. That is what the striker is in your team for.
You're an idiot, black. Like, even this man is saying, man, listen, when I say striker, I mean someone that plays down the middle, through the middle of the pitch. Even Timo Werner, like, bro, he's more comfortable playing out wide, bro. Timo Werner is not, like a number 9, bro. He's not. Anyone that's watched Timo Werner play, blood, he's not a number 9, bro. He does score goals, but he's not a number 9, bro. People are mistaking Brez that score goals, with being proper number 9s. They're not number 9s, bro.
So wait, what are we talking about here?
Listen, if you're saying strikers, then you're saying what? Mo Salah's a striker then next to Aubameyang and that. Salah plays right.
I'm not saying that at all. But if we're
why did you involve Mane in this conversation?
Because you said Martial is a winger. That's what you said.
I did not say that. I said he's not a winger.
So then I said, what? So are we bringing Mane into this thing?
I said he's not a winger, bro. He plays up front, down the middle, bro. He leads the line, holds the ball, links play, and scores goals. All these men that you've mentioned, ain't doing all of that. Aubameyang's not doing all of that. Aubameyang's been playing from the left, blood, running onto through balls and scoring goals, fam. You don't have the responsibility that Martial's got to link play and do all these things.
Rants, how many people, do you think, if we're talking about top striker in world football, would actually put Martial above Aubameyang?
I don't know. It depends on who you're asking.
Right, you know what? I love you. I swear, man. Right, you're a funny guy, bro.
Bruv, I know ball, innit? You know them ones. People think that just scoring goals, means, right, you're better than someone because you score more goals. It's just that certain man talk like Firmino's rubbish because he doesn't score that many goals, but Firmino's better footballer than all of the men you mentioned, blood. He's a better footballer than all of them.
But we're not talking about footballers here. We're just talking about as a striker.
No, but being a striker, yeah, bruv, there's not one way to be a striker, bro. You see what I mean? Well then, there's not one way to be a striker, so it comes down to objectiveness. That's like you saying, all right, cool, like, because this player don't score goals, he's shit.
No, but the thing is, what are you judging it by then?
I'm judging it on everything this youth can do. Like, put it this way, yeah? Robin Van Persie said something the other day, yeah? He goes, when I'm judging players, yeah, and comparing players, I'm looking at players and saying, yo, how many weapons does this player have? How many weapons does this player have? This player's got more weapons than that player. That's how I decide who's better. Yeah, bruv, of course. No, bruv. When it comes to weapons in their artillery, yeah, in their arsenal in world football, Martial's got more weapons than most of these men. I'm telling you this, bruv. I'm not asking you. I don't care about how many goals man are scoring. Wait. I don't care about how many goals these men are scoring. You know why I don't care, bro? Because a lot of the time, goals scored comes down to systems, bruv. A lot of the time, certain men score loads of goals because the system they're in. The reason why Mane and Salah can score like all these flipping goals, a lot of it is because of the system that they're playing in at Liverpool, bruv. The reason why Aubameyang's scoring them goals, yeah, is because he's just a cold finisher, bro. And he's in a system, yeah, where he gets loads of chances, bro.
No, that's
he
not
does.
True.
He does, bro. I don't care. True. He does. He does.
Arsenal don't have a system for the longest. When he was under his first half a season at
Arsenal
Wenger,
don't have a system.
His first half a season under Wenger, and then Emery's come in. Like, we didn't play with a system. Like, he bangs goals because he's a top striker.
He is a top striker. He is, but guess what? He gets chances, brother. Come on.
Listen.
Man United are the wackest team, yeah? Like, probably, bro. At one point, we were creating less chances than teams that were 17th in the league, you know?
Okay, hear this, because this is what I don't like, yeah? People are saying, like, I rate Martial a lot.
Bruv, no, you don't. You don't. You're always trying to rub him out, comparing him to Aubameyang.
You have to. But of course, you can't compare him to Aubameyang.
You can't. You're right.
You're
right. You can't compare them because Martial's a complete footballer. And Aubameyang's a goal scorer.
No, but so what are we talking about here? Are we talking, right? What are we talking about? Are we talking about who's the better footballer or who's the better?
But when man say to me, who's the better striker, I don't think about who scores the most goals. I think about who's the better player in it. That's why when man saying Vardy can't lace Martial's boots when it comes to football. But yeah, he scores goals. But that's it. But that's all man does. Like certain strikers, if they're not scoring goals, they don't offer you nothing. I watch certain games for you, man. If Aubameyang don't score for you, man, what do you do? He offers diddly squat, bruv. Okay. You know No. Whereas I've seen Martial be the best player on the pitch and not score. That's the difference. This is what I'm trying to say to you.
I've seen Firmino be the best man on the pitch many a time.
Well, there you go, because he's a bad boy footballer. But a lot of these
we're not talking. Are we talking about footballers here, or are we talking? Because if I talk about footballers, okay, thank you. Someone just put Dennis Bergkamp and Ian Wright there. Dennis Bergkamp was one of the best footballers to grace the thing, but you're not putting him up against Henry in regards to who's your better striker.
Because they played, well, there you go. But here's my point. So why are you comparing a goal scorer like Aubameyang, yeah, to a footballer like Martial? You're the one who said this. You guys, is he better than Aubameyang?
Yes, at the end of the day, no, because at the end of the day, you said he's one of the top strikers. He's one of
Europe, and I stand by that.
In Europe,
and I stand by that. I don't care, bro.
And there's someone in the comments said he's not even top 5 in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you told me to name strikers.
This man's chatting shit. All the man you mentioned are not better than Aubameyang. I mean, not better than Martial.
The first one out my mouth was Aubameyang, yeah? And then you said he's a better striker than Aubameyang.
Bruv, Tony Martial, like you said, comparing the Bergkamp to Wright is the perfect comparison. Perfect comparison. Why you shouldn't compare Martial to all of these men you mentioned because he's better than all of them at football, blood. They just score more goals because they got a bit more pace than him. Do you know what I mean? They score goals. But, bruv, they can't play football like Tony. Don't care, bruv.
Okay, so hear this.
Don't care, bruv.
Hear this. As a footballer, Martial is clear for Aguero. Clear. Who's the better striker?
Sorry, what?
As a footballer, Martial is clear for Aguero.
No, see, you know why I don't agree with that?
Who's the
Because
best
Sergio Aguero is actually way better on the ball than Aubameyang as well. Like, he can drop deep and do the little...
We're not talking.
No, but I'm saying he can do the little pocket stuff as well.
We're not talking about Aubameyang.
And he can do the poaching stuff as well. I don't think that Martial is far clear of Aguero. You know why? Because Aguero's got different things about his game. It's a different kind of player, but Aguero is a seasoned poacher, but also he's got a bit of footwork, he's got a bit of intelligence and all these little things. He's got a little bit of everything in it. I don't see flaws in Aguero's game. I see flaws in Aubameyang's game. Like, when Aguero's not scoring goals, he still contributes to the team, bro. When Aubameyang's not scoring, I don't see where he contributes, bro. And that's me from an objective point of view. Same with Jamie Vardy.
Okay, so I think as an all-round footballer, Martial is a better footballer. But as a striker, okay, I think he is. But as a striker, who's better?
What, then who?
Martial and Aguero.
But you have to say Kun Aguero. I have to, as a striker, because it's Aguero.
Oh, right. You know you made me laugh, innit?
It's Aguero. Aguero is way better than Aubameyang. I don't care. I'm not having it.
That's not the argument here.
Then, so when you think you've won because I've agreed Aguero is different, bro.
That's not the argument here, because you're like, when it comes to Aubameyang, you're picking.
If you put a stubborn defense in front of all of these, man, Martial's the only one that's unlocking that on his own. Yes or no?
All right, cool. But who's going to get you the goals?
Well, there you go then. So what you're saying is, bruv, all this comes down to is opinion and what you think, yeah, makes someone better than someone, innit? As far as I'm concerned, Dapo, yeah, when you're judging a striker, yeah, you're judging their whole game, not just how many goals they score. You are talking about goals scored, so you can have the Aubameyang argument all you want, innit? But a lot of that comes down to certain attributes and systems. The bottom line is, yeah, Martial is so good, he could play in any system in football, blood, because he's such a good footballer, regardless.
I agree with that.
All these other men that you're mentioning, yeah, they can't play in any system.
I agree with that. But that's why you can call him, just call him a forward. Call him a forward then. Do you get what I'm saying? Martial does get you goals, 100%.
He gives you way more than that.
No, he does give you more than that. I'm not disputing that. What I'm disputing is that if you buy a striker in your team, and then you come and tell me that, oh yeah, the striker, he's probably not going to score goals, but he's going to give you everything else. But this one, he might not give you everything else, but he's going to score goals. Who are you going to go for?
This brother said Martial misses sitters, not more than Aubameyang he doesn't. You know them ones, but again, Aubameyang scores goals. Don't talk about missing sitters. Everyone misses chances, bro.
Let's reverse back to what I'm saying.
Me personally, as a manager, I'm picking a striker, yeah, because of how I like to see football played. I'm picking a striker that not only scores goals, but facilitates scoring goals, black. Because even if he's not scoring goals, I know that he can give it to someone that will score goals, black. I don't like strikers that the only thing they do, yeah, is notch. And then when they're not notching, they're having a purple patch, yeah? Like Lukaku, you're carrying them, man. Carrying passengers, bro. I mean, that's not for me, bruv. Football's a game of 11 men, bruv. I need everyone to contribute something in it. If you're not scoring goals as a striker, you still need to contribute.
I agree with you that there are too many games. No, not even too many. There are games where if he doesn't score, Aubameyang I'm talking about, he doesn't really have. But we get that. But at the end of the day, there are also a lot of games where he doesn't score and he contributes to the team, which is what he does a lot. And if you really watch Aubameyang, you'll see that what he gives to the team apart from goals is actually a lot.
You know what I love? Like you said, Martial's 24. Man's getting compared to Aguero, Aubameyang, all these men that have had a career already, you know? That's how good Martial is.
No, but that's what it is. It's football, isn't it? We're not.
Yeah, but that's what I love, because you know what? At his age, all the men that are better than him in football right now, yeah? Like all the strikers, they're all old men like Louis and Benzi and all them, man. No one really get.
But they were still doing their thing at them ages too.
But it doesn't matter. But the fact, bro, at 24, Aubameyang was a gardener. What are you talking about? Like, who was he playing for?
Regardless of who he was banging goals.
man was playing.
You know what?
Listen, man was gardening and that. Like, allow it, bruv. Don't tell me. No, bruv.
You need to respect this man, you know.
Nah, bruv. Nah, bruv.
So
Nah, bruv.
from 2011 to 2013, yeah, so that's 7 years ago. So he was around about that age. Okay, cool. In 73 games,
Bruv, who was he playing for at 23, 24?
Etienne in the French.
Right, cool. Say nothing. Martial outgrew that league when he was a teenager.
Cool.
There we go, innit? There we go. Job done, Dapo.
No, it's not job done. It's not job done because you can only do what you're.
No, bruv. Just because man's not prolific, yeah, that don't mean he's not better.
Listen,
No, I'm talking about Martial.
Listen, okay.
Martial's not prolific,
I'm talking about strikers. Everywhere this guy has gone for the last 10 years, he has banged goals.
Bruv, I don't care. So was Lukaku, blood.
And Lukaku for me is a top striker.
Right, he's not. He's whack, bruv. So there we go. This is where we're gonna disagree, Dapo.
He's a whack footballer. He's a whack footballer.
Whack, bruv.
He's a whack footballer. But as a striker, no matter what I say, listen, I don't care what anyone says. The main thing for a striker is to score goals. That is the first and foremost thing.
Whack.
If they give you other things, even better. Which is why Thierry Henry was the best. Yeah, I'm saying.
Keen, blood. Next subject. This is dead, fam. We're not going to agree, Dapo. We're not going to agree. I look at football holistically, yeah, and you look at football, yeah, when you're saying that Lukaku's a top striker. If you think Lukaku's a top striker, we can't even have this conversation, innit? Because the only thing that makes Lukaku a top striker, yeah, is his numbers on paper, blood. Lukaku's trash, bro.
Listen, as a footballer, you see me, I agree with you, in regards to Martial. What I don't agree with is the fact that you just rule man and just say he's a better striker. No, he's not.
Bruv, Lukaku's whack, bruv. Lukaku guarantees you goals, and I still wouldn't pick him. So that tells you, yeah, that football,
I get that. I get
more than just scoring goals, bruv.
No, I get that, especially because he's been at your team, and you don't like the way he did whatever. Fair enough, I get that. But there's certain people you can't deny.
Bruv, I can deny Lukaku all day, blood.
No, 100% cool. I
can deny him, blood.
I'm alright with that, but you can't. There's certain people you can't talk about top strikers and then put what do you call him, and then put Martial above Aubameyang. It's never gonna happen.
I don't care, innit? Like, it's one of them ones. That's your business, innit? Martial FC till I die, blood. I don't care, innit? Honestly, it depends on how you judge players, bruv. It comes down to perspective, Dapo. Simple.
I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Simple. I enjoyed it, bruv. I enjoyed it.
I tried my best to not get drawn out, but he
listen, I enjoyed it, innit? I enjoyed it.
Can I just say, that I legit, honestly, I actually really like Martial.
Bruv, you like Lukaku, blood. I'm not trying to hear anything.
I do like Lukaku, but I don't like him for, like, if you want man to just be holding up playing, which is what you lot needed in your team, and he couldn't do it. I get it. If you want man to be bringing other people in, but if we just look at it for what it is, over the course of the season, he will score goals. That is literally it. Do you get what I'm saying?
See, everything comes back to just goals with you. That's why you're basically judging players. You're judging players purely on stats. That's cool. Dennis Bergkamp was shit.
No.
Bergkamp was shit. He was shit. No, he was. He was shit. Bergkamp. He didn't score enough goals. He was shit.
Rants, stop it.
He was shit, bro. He didn't score enough goals. There you go.
Rants, just stop it.
Let's move along.
Rants,
bruv, all you keep talking about is goals. That's, bruv, every time your argument is just goals. So if we were just talking about goals, Bergkamp wasn't good, bruv.
As a striker, we're going to, because
Bergkamp wasn't good then.
We're not talking about footballers here.
He wasn't good. He was a striker. He didn't score enough goals. He wasn't good. Let's move along. No, it's fine. Brother, I'm giving you the rebuttal, because all you keep going down to is, he guarantees goals. He guarantees, bruv. Danny Ings guarantees goals, blood. Cool. If we're just talking about guarantees goals, cool. If you're a striker and you score under a certain number of goals, you're not good. That's it. That's what I've got from this debate. Cool, bro. Forget the rest of the game. It doesn't matter. None of it doesn't matter. None of it matters. There you go, blood.
Well, I don't even know what to say. KG, I did. I got sucked in. I got sucked in here. Get me? I think we should have 2 more questions, and I hope you guys have enjoyed today's show. I don't even know what to say. I honestly don't even know what to say to this. But I'm pretty sure later on. You know what? I'm pretty sure when Martial starts scoring goals again this season, man, are gonna start coming for me as if I said he's not gonna score goals. You get what I'm saying? But I like Martial in rounding up, and Aubameyang is a better striker than him. Yeah, are we okay to round up like that? Yeah,
you can round it up however you want, bruv.
Hey, Rants, honestly, I love.
You can wind it up however you want to read, boy. You know them ones there.
I love this guy.
Man, I say Bergkamp wasn't an out-and-out striker, bruv. But you think Martial's an out-and-out striker? He's not an out-and-out striker, bruv. He comes short, gets on the ball, dribbles past players. He's not an out-and-out striker, bruv. You man don't understand football if you think Martial's an out-and-out striker. Aubameyang's an out-and-out striker. Vardy's an out-and-out striker. Aguero's an out-and-out striker, bruv. Martial's not.
So this is what I'm saying. We don't compare. Don't say he's one of the top strikers. If we're
Bruv, he is one of the top strikers. But as I said, Dapo, yeah, and it's on camera, I said there's more than one different way to be a striker, bro. Did I not say that? Yes or no? But you got sucked into an argument, yeah, and you're arguing about something else. I'm saying
no.
He's not an out-and-out striker, Martial. He's not. But anyone with a brain can see that.
No. We all know that. But your whole thing is footballers and he's a better footballer. We know that.
Way back.
Yeah, we're not talking about who's a better footballer here. If we're talking about he's a better footballer than most strikers around. We know that. You get what I'm saying?
That was my argument all along, bruv. But it's fine, bruv. It's fine.
You're reversing. No. At the end of the day, the thing was, you said he's one of the top strikers. That was it.
He is. I didn't say he was an out-and-out striker. I said he's one of the top strikers in Europe. He is, bro. I don't care. I'm not having it. I'm not having it, bro. He is. Just because he's not an out-and-out goal poacher scoring like Fox in the box. No, that's not Martial, bro. He's got way more to his game than that. But that doesn't mean, yeah, he's not an out-and-out striker, box striker. But that don't mean he's not a striker, bro. There's more than one way to play striker.
Is he a better striker than Firmino?
For me, yeah, he is. Because he does the link that Firmino does, but he also scores more goals. Him and Firmino are in the same kind of mode where they facilitate attacks, but the difference is Martial scores as well. So he is better than Firmino for me. But they're similar. Them two being compared makes sense because they both drop deep and they link play and stuff and they dribble and that. That makes sense. But Martial's better for me because he scores goals. He does what Firmino does, but he also scores.
I think if you had turned around and said he's one of the best forwards, I wouldn't have argued with you. I wouldn't have argued with you if you said he's one of the best forwards. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's when you said he's the best striker. Like, I like him, but for me, he's not.
Cool, I hear that.
He's not. But I like him. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear that. Martial till I die, bruv.
No, I fully. What's MDO?
Martial Defense League, blood. That's what I started that, blood. When we back Martial to the death, blood.
Oh my god.
To the death. What are you talking about? Come on. Come on now. Not like that. Martial, bro. Don't care, innit? But I hear that. Like, big up all the number 9s, the foxes in the box. I rate it. You know them ones there, bro. I rate it. You know what I mean? But like, you see this doing everything because you're that good. Yeah, it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone.
It's not.
It's not for everyone, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Martial is just a complete source king, blood. Everything.
Well, yeah, guys, it's been great this week.
It has. You know them ones there. Dapo just getting stressed, fam.
I'm not even stressed. I'm not even stressed. I feel like you're the one who's most stressed. And
I'm not stressed. I'm not insecure about my striker, blood. Martial is a cold youth. I'm not insecure about my striker. He's a cold youth, bro.
I'm not insecure about my striker at all because I know my striker is in contention every year for Golden Boot. And
I respect that. You know what I'm there, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Different strokes for different folks, isn't it?
Well, yeah, guys, it's been great. Obviously, the league starts this weekend, so we're gonna have like our first look at how teams are, and I'm happy for it to be back. To be totally honest, there's no fans, are there?
No.
No fans. All right, cool. Well, it's because Rants looks like him. We say you look like Martial.
Oh, these guys, man. Hey, you man, subscribe to the Counter Attack podcast. Did it?
All right, subscribe every time. Counter Attack podcast. Drop a comment, and then we're gonna get one of you lot on the next podcast or one of the podcasts I put out. As always, you lot just keep checking out Rants, and yeah.
You lot, how many likes have you got in this video, bruv? You better have the 500. You know, you've been slapping it. We got over 1.1k on here still. That's what I'm saying, bruv. We have bare people on here. Yo, mods, what the likes saying? You man need to pattern up, you know.
How many people we got live?
1.1k.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, of course it is. But I want my 500 likes, bro. Then I need to make sure they do that, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. We have bare people on. How many likes do we have?
531.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Mods, yeah, fine. You lot holding on to your jobs, blood. Holding on to your jobs, blood. No, like that. Big up you, man. I hear that. Hey, nah, it's been a good one though, man. And football's back this weekend, isn't it? So next show we'll have some football to actually some Premier League games to round up.
Yeah, 100%, man.
All right, big up, guys, man.
All right, guys, next week.